My problem was I got successful in radio after I was married. So when I got married, I was a sheet metal worker making shit money, and then never thinking, what am I going to... I need a prenuptial agreement so she can't get my tin snips and hammer.
You should have sued her for the self-esteem that you gave her, because she married you thinking you was just going to be a fucking scumbag steelworker your whole life, and her fucking... her dreams went up when you decided that when this fell into your lap. It's like you should have brought Opie into this, too.
You don't think all this was brought up in law offices?
I'm a goofy-ass steelworker.
Everything was brought. I had my friends that were ready to be subpoenaed, my close friends of years, including Adam Ferrara.
And I was going to be subpoenaed.
Joe Curry, you. They were all going to come in to testify that I was a funny guy, even before I knew her.
Because there was a claim that she was very responsible for his
my
funniness.
Career.
Which
Yeah,
just
for me being funny.
Amazed me where I sat. I'm like, what?
Wait a minute. But I made people laugh when I was like 5. That's what I did.
She sued you for your funniness?
My funniness. But that's how divorce works. The guy gets fucked. You are entering in a contract. If it was a business contract, any lawyer would tell you to run for your life. But for some reason, guys feel free to sign away their careers, half their earnings, and everything based on nothing.
Gooch!
Mr. Cumia, can you please tell me when your wedding anniversary is?
Oh, yeah, that was great. They asked me that on the stand. Now, this is...
I got to hear your answer.
Dude, the worst part of this whole thing, too, was... The worst part of the whole deal was... And I know we've been through this, but there are some new listeners, so the old listeners, just bear with me on this one. Dominic is, like I said, a very good divorce attorney. Right. I hate to plug him, give him a plug like that, right. But the guy knows his shit. He knows how to get... So on the first day I am to take the stand, I look at the gallery... And there is a New York Post and a Daily News reporter there. Now, I am suspect that they were called and brought in because some of the testimony could be extremely embarrassing.
You're on the radio now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We were rocking. We're at our peak, man. We are really rocking. We are meeting with our agent, and numbers are going around that are head spinning. So, yeah, we're at our peak on terrestrial radio. And there's the Daily News and the Post. Reporters are in there. And they start asking all kinds of questions. And one of them is, Mr. Cumia, when is your wedding anniversary date? And I was so flustered. That was me. I'm like,
this is in the transcripts, by the way.
Not only the transcripts.
Mumble.
Not only in the transcripts, it was in the Post and the Daily News.
The next day.
Stutter.
When Mr. Cumia was asked what his wedding anniversary was, he could not remember. I knew it was either March 19th or May 19th. Because March 19th, growing up, was very important to me because it was Swallows Day in San Juan Capistrano. And I used to live there, and it was a big to-do and parade and everything.
Isn't that great? He said March 18th or May 18th.
Or May, but I had no clue. And I just said...
the whole month. It wasn't. It's either February 19th or September 3rd.
I had no idea. So I just went, I don't know. And there was like, Mr. Cumia didn't even remember what his wedding anniversary was. Oh.
And neither does 9 out of 10 motherfuckers in this world.
So they start asking, so Dominic starts asking about, like, sexual stuff. And now I'm like, oh, shit. I go, Your Honor, I'd like to have a conference, please. So, yeah, it was me and the ex out in the hallway. I'm like, okay. All right, what do you want? What do you need?
But what was the fear? Was sexual stuff on what level? What did you do or the lack of?
Just certain things that might be brought up. That it could have been me and my wife, and then there could have been another girl there, and there could,
you cheated on.
There could have been things going on, Patrice. Let's just leave it at. There could have been things.
Answer the question, Mr. Cumia. All right, I had some side pussy.
There could have been things that didn't want to be brought up.
I rest my case. Free boy. Dun, dun, dun.
So at that point, looking at the Daily News and the Post guy, who are now salivating, there's foam coming out of their mouths. They're so happy. I settled out. I went in, asked what you wanted.
When the cheating shit.
He tapped out.
I tapped out. I was like an extreme fucking fight.
Tapped out.
I was in the octagon.
The lawyer threw in the towel.
Tapped out.
Fucker, why didn't you lie? You should have said, but we did it. You should have said y'all were swingers or y'all did threesomes. You should have fucking lied. There was no proof. No proof that you didn't.
There's enough shit that it was enough where I just said enough. Enough was enough.
You scared
I
cat
wanted
motherfucker.
over.
You could have looked. Damn it,
Dude,
man.
no, because even after all that, nothing's guaranteed in a divorce. The judge could come back and have given her more money than I have to give her, or less. Could work out. You just don't know. So when I asked, it was just me and her finally, after 3 years, it was just me and her in a hallway. Hammered out a deal. That I was okay with.
What, she had like a toothpick hanging out her mouth like, no. All right, what? What do you propose, pussy ass nigga?
That's good. I saw you tap out.
What are you gonna offer me that I ain't gonna take?
I can't just get.
Yeah, I mean, what you gonna give me, motherfucker? Because I was just gonna take it all. What you gonna offer me less than all?
What was also bothering me was the fact that I had to pay her lawyer. So I wanted that to stop as quickly as possible.
How in God's name do they make you pay the fucking lawyer?
Isn't that amazing?
It's the law. It's
That's
New York State.
That's how it is in New
That's
York.
how it is. The guy gets reamed up the ass.
Oh, this bitch I'm with, she's in deep, deep trouble. She's going to be my girlfriend for
Any
the rest of my
guy
life.
getting married out there needs a prenup. I don't care if you're a plumber's assistant and you're making $9 an hour.
And there's no going against the prenup, because that seems like something that lawyers could probably work around.
Yep. You need a prenup. I don't care what you do, because you never know where you're going to be.
The phones just exploded, and there were some great calls.
Oh, you mean like bad exploded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy saying he's on his third marriage.
How do these guys...
It's loneliness.
How?
It's a thing. It's a lonely thing. It's a self-esteem thing for you to think, look, marriage is a one-time thing. Why not have 50 girlfriends? Then you say, I'm going to take this chance. Maybe, like, it's going to take at least 10 years of me being a woman for 10 straight years for me to go, you know what, you've been through enough. And it would have to be the shit I put her through to get her to the point where you go, you know what, she deserves at least to get a chunk of me, because I took a chunk of this bitch for 10 years, took some good years from her, maybe gave her a kid, maybe not, whatever, gave her a little bit, but you know what? At least I can give her a marriage. I can at least give her that fucking, because, a marriage to a woman, if you ask a woman what marriage is, you think she would go, it's a union between two in front of God, and it makes us legitimate in the eyes of the Lord Jesus Christ. No, it's security. The bitch just wants to be able, in case you die, to continue to live and get money.
Right.
It's something. It's investment, and it's like, you know what? You'll get that when you fucking deserve it. And if you ask a lot of guys, man, their wife don't deserve. It's just they pussy motherfuckers get pushed up in a corner to that whole shit or get off the pot thing.
Yep.
You're taking away my good years. He's like, I'm not ready to marry you yet. I'm not ready to marry you. You can go. You know what you can go do? Find another husband. And that's very hard to do, because a man is a lottery ticket. You know what I mean? It really is. That's why women are in a rush, because they're like, look, lottery ticket, if you ain't a winner, I need to scratch you, see if the shit is bullshit, right? And then go try to find another lottery ticket.
That's really funny.
That's why they want to get married over a year or two. You're a scratch ticket, and it's like, you're not a... Look, if you ain't gonna marry me, man, this ticket's no good. It is an expiration.
You don't want to leave it unscratched in the glove compartment for that long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they go, if you don't do it, then I gotta go start playing the lottery again, because they don't have their own skill base to like go and get a man and make him want to marry her.
And the older the girl gets, it's not like she's getting the set for life tickets anymore.
Exactly.
She's getting those little, you win $2 here, $5 there.
It's athlete. Women have to look at themselves as athletes. It's an age. There is an age thing. There, like I said, you come into the basketball league when you're 19, you can jump over everybody, you can run faster than everybody. But when you get 30, man, you cannot. The games you play, you have to learn different skills. You have to learn a little stutter step. You have to learn how to cheat. You have to learn how to outdo. But if you trying to be 35-year-old woman and you try to run with LeBron James and you try to run with Kobe Bryant, you're going to lose and your age is going to show. So you have to learn skill levels over the years, and they never do. Your wife, you're doing better. You learn. You got a happier situation.
Mm-hmm.
You are happy despite paying her, and she's miserable because she doesn't have the skills to get another guy. She's not going to find another guy. Find another guy that's going to put up with her is the lottery. How many people will hit the lottery fucking twice in their life? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Just none. So you was it.
Listen to what happened to John. John?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you?
Hey.
A friend of mine got a loan right out of college, took all the money, and built a house. He literally designed it from the ground up and went over there and worked on it every night after he got out of work. So he gets married a couple of years later. His wife moves into his house. He comes home from work one night, finds his wife in his bed with another guy. She files for divorce from him. First thing the judge does is tells him, my friend, to get out of the house.
Get out the house.
Yep. So the woman naturally moves in with the dude. And by the way, my friend has to pay all the bills the whole time. He's got to pay the mortgage. He's got to pay all the utilities. So this bastard can live in his house that he built with his still current wife at that point. Divorce gets settled. Naturally, the woman gets the house, moves in with the guy, of course, and they got busted out. They couldn't pay the mortgage, couldn't pay anything. They moved back in with this dude's mom, and so the ex-wife and the guy are living with the mom. And his house is up on the market, the one that he built.
Broke.
Yep, totally.
Great.
Everybody's broke, right? My friend he didn't even want it anymore during the divorce because he couldn't even afford to pay the bills anymore.
Go from starting out, young guy, trying to be successful, to being broke. I was renting a house in Huntington. Thank God I didn't own a house, and thank God we didn't have kids. That's the two things that are like, thank you, God.
Or there would be a connection forever.
Yeah, forever. So we had a house out in Huntington, Long Island. And after the $40,000 thing happened, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to now call her up and ask her for my possessions in the house.
Right.
Because those things are now hostage that can be used to negotiate. I didn't have a lot of things, but there were some things I wanted, my computer equipment, a few toys, little things like that. So I waited till she was gone one day, went to the back door, smashed the little window out, and crawled through there and got my stuff, loaded it into the truck. But here's the kind of criminal I am. Here's the kind of bad guy I am. I swept the glass up, sealed the hole back up so the cats wouldn't get out, and left a note.
And she was pretty much raping him at the time.
I should have left the cats hanging on the shower curtain rod.
You did the right thing. You did the right. The one weapon against women that men don't have to understand, the one secret weapon is not to care. Even if you do, you pretend like the guy finds his wife fucking in the bed. You go, whew, thank God you did this. Now I can get out of this whole situation.
Oh, the not care.
It may backfire from time to time, but hey, you're fucking another guy. Oh my God, thank God I was waiting for you to get some more dick so I can leave you. It's just they can't function when you don't have a drop of feeling about them. When you don't have if you had gone, oh, thanks, sweetie. You know what? I should have did this before. You deserve more. I'm just going to give you what the courts give you. But it's costing me less in my soul than it is paying you. So it's like, freeze my soul. You can have the money, enjoy your life, and I could just get me another woman that I'm happy with. Woo! Thank you, Pumpkin, for being a cunt.
Let's go to Dugout Doug. Doug!
What's going on? Hey, Patrice, yeah, I kind of did something like that. I didn't involve the court or anything. When my ex-wife confronted me with the pictures of me leaving the hotel room with my current girlfriend,
wow,
she just looked at me in the eyes and said, we can work things out, baby, if you just sign these papers. As I signed the papers, she never, ever went to a single counseling session with me. She took me for everything, and I was a crushed, broken man.
Jesus. And
then I gave the excuse. It was great. I gave the excuse when she asked me just what I was doing in the hotel room because she had a private eye follow me. I told her that we were both tired during work, so we went and laid down at a hotel room during a lunch break.
I laid in her pussy.
And I fully expected her to believe
I had to
that.
rest it somewhere. As well.
Why's your face smell
warm,
like a
safe
vagina?
place.
Oh, I just fell asleep right on my face, right on her pussy.
I needed a warm, safe place for my dick. Let's go to Megan in Boston. Megan.
Hey, how are you?
All right.
I need to know how Anthony met this little charming douchebag.
Wow, jeez. A little harsh.
Oh, the ex-wife? Let's see. Let's say, oh, God, it was through my
really
brother. Yeah.
Who you have to blame for that?
Yeah, she was like banging my brother or something.
This was your brother's fucking
My
side?
brother's throwaway.
Your second? Your brother's second? You envious motherfucker.
I don't...
You was covered in, though, while he was fucking it, though, right? She was looking real hot.
No.
Even her drunkenness was hot when your brother was fucking her.
Where do you know? No. It just wasn't like that.
You got to know not to marry a chick that would do that, dude.
Somehow, I didn't know shit back then. I was stupid.
How old was you back then?
Physically or mentally? I was about, just entering my 30s, I guess. I was still late 20s. Yeah. But, I was still, with me, my brother, and our band thinking, we were going to be the next rock stars and just working just enough to make enough money to have it crumpled up in my pocket for the bar. And, so I wasn't Mr. Responsibility. I thought being married would boost me to the next level where I would then kind of become like an adult. Because I still, no matter where I went, I was a kid.
Yeah.
My mother and all of her crowd that she hung out with at the bar she was tending at, like I would go there and I was always the kid. I'm almost 30 and I'm still like, hey, it's Rosie's kid, I was like, when am I not going to be a kid? And I thought maybe that would propel me to this level of manhood, adulthood.
Chuck, Albany, what's up?
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Patrice, you kick ass, man. Hey, file for divorce in March, real quick, fellas. Paternity test in April. Test came back on my 2 kids, found out they weren't mine in June. I have to pay that cunt $684 weekly. Weekly.
For child support on kids that aren't even his biologically.
New York State law, man. New York State law. Once those kids, after the age of 4 years old, man, that's it. You're fucked. You got to pay till they're 18 or till they finish college.
For kids that ain't yours?
For kids that ain't mine. And I filed for the divorce and was granted a divorce due to...
You know who's writing a book on this whole divorce in New York thing is Alec Baldwin. He's had it.
Oh, that must...
He's jumping up and down all over the place.
But he hates fucking Kim Basinger.
Yeah, but he's
her.
exposing all this stuff we're talking about in a book. He's going to get a lot of attention because of the book, too. He's going to talk about the system, the lawyers, all that shit.
Well, something needs to clean up, man, because I got granted a divorce on adultery and fucking mental cruelty, and she still got that cat.
Wait, do you love the kids, though?
Yeah, I love the kids, but goddamn,
But he doesn't love them that much. I love him enough to maybe get him some ice cream every once in a while, and they can go to Toys R Us for a toy, but I'll take him to Disney on Ice once a year, but fuck.
I love him, but I don't love him.
That's right, fuck that.
Kids, 24%.
I started putting cancer in their food. All right, Chuck.
Hey, guys, hey, you guys kick ass, man.
Yeah, we know that.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chuck. We appreciate it. Let's go to Danny in Jersey. Danny.
Hey, guys. You guys are awesome. Patrice, you rock. Listen, I got to thank Anthony real quick. Got out of a divorce, $2,500, no alimony.
Jeez.
But, Jersey's the best. Listen, guys, check this out. Anthony.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Hooked up with this Puerto Rican chick, right? Not sure. Haven't played the game in a very long time. I have to go home now to the wife, the ex-to-be. I'm saying to myself, my hands smell like cunt like you wouldn't believe. Fingering the shit out of her all night. What do? I use that spare tire in the back that I blew out, rub brake dust all over myself, and straight to the shower.
Straight to the shower. Don't come near me. Oh, I'm filthy. Don't come near me.